On this episode, we're building a Smitty Sled. Doss is gonna help me, aren't ya?
Yeah.
These are a set of skis I bought for $10 at a thrift store. And they're gonna be the base for the Smitty Sled. And I've already pre-drilled some of these holes to fasten our PVC caps onto. Also on the bottom side of these, since we're using carriage bolts, I countersunk. I took a paddle bit, I drilled this out a little bit so that they'll sit a little more flush when you're trying to pull it. Bolt, I've got these pre-drilled out, 2-inch PVC caps, and they need to go on the ski where I've got those holes drilled. Got all these caps glued on our skis. I want to make it to where it can collapse down into 2 different pieces so it can load in the pickup. So I've got some pieces, some 12-inch pieces pre-cut to where our sled will just pop onto this. I have these cut at 12 inches. We're gonna go ahead and glue them in, 6 of them, like that. Inside there, it's gonna go kind of hard. Slide it down and twist it as you slide it down. Push down. Oh no, that's not good. Well, I just kicked over all the glue and primer. Stuff is highly flammable, so I shut the furnace off. Always screw your lids back on. Fan. Air things out here a little bit. Makes me nervous being right next to the furnace. Okay, so we've got our skis with our legs mounted on them. Now it's time to build the frame. So for this part, we've got these 4 ways for in the middle. It'll sit like this for your rails, and then the leg will come out the bottom. And for our corners, we've got these, leg out the bottom, a corner. I made the ends of it about 34 inches long, and the side pieces in between there, they may have to be trimmed a little bit. We're gonna put all these together before we glue them, that way we don't end up making a big mistake. Okay, so this is our frame. We're going to try and put it on the skis and make sure it works before we glue it together. So I have to make some slight modifications here. I ended up using different pieces, different joints here, which ended up being, I don't know if they're longer or, yeah, they must be longer here. So on these 4 side pieces, I gotta trim about a 1/2 inch off of them. I got these trimmed off. I'm gonna put it back together again, try it, and see if it'll fit on the skis. Hey, there we go. And there it is. It's not glued together yet, but it all fits together really well. These are the joints that I'll leave unglued so that you can take it apart. And I think the weight of everything should keep it all held together. And I was thinking I might have to put a support bar in here, but I don't think I need to. It's really solid with the 2-inch PVC. When Doss gets done eating lunch, we'll glue it back together. And then I'm thinking about doing a weaving pattern. I'm gonna weave paracord, which is right there. I'm gonna weave paracord as the base for it. That way it doesn't hold water or snow, and it should help kind of pull everything together as you're using it. If you put a bunch of weight in there, it'll pull everything together. There she is, all glued together.
Daddy, you did a great job.
Thank you. I thought so too. So I started off by marking this every 2 inches, going side to side. I'm going to do the same on that end and on this end, and those will be my first strands running this direction. There we go.
What that you have to do? Push up.
Okay, look out, guys.
Okay. Woo!
I'm going to attempt to start the weaving process. I'm going to tie it off here. Look out. Look out.
Can I help you?
Then I'm going to wrap it twice here,
Can I
and then wrap
help
it
you?
twice there, and then come back.
Can I help you? I know how to do that. I know how to do that.
Oh, you do, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we tie it there, and we tie it twice there, then we do it twice there, then we'll go back.
So I got the long ways ones on there. See where I tied off over here. I'd wrap once here, and then I'd double wrap. So I'd line it up with my 2-inch spot here, which would be the end, and then when I came around the other time, tried to make sure to line up there. What that does is it gives you kind of an uneven, you got a high and then you got a low down here, and I'm hoping that when I weave it all together and pull those in line with each other, it'll tighten everything up. But with it all being one continuous piece, I shouldn't have to worry about if it does loosen up. I can just loosen one side and then go through and cinch it all back up instead of having 100 different knots to have to undo in order to tighten my netting. I'm going to make an attempt here, start weaving my red one in. I've never done this before, so it'll be kind of trial and error. See what works, see what doesn't. As I go, it's definitely tightening up. I think by the time I'm done, it should be really tight. And once again, with the red, I'm double wrapping as I go around. But when I run out, I'll just tie another piece on to the end of that. New piece on, I'm just basically doing a half hitch with the two of them. Get it good and tight. And then I melt the ends. That way they don't come untied. There we go, I'm halfway done. I'm really liking the way it's turning out. It's nice and firm. Seems solid. Here, I've got it pretty well weaved. On the last run here, I think I'm gonna take a strand all the way along here because, like, remember how I said these don't line up perfectly. I'm gonna run a strand all the way along here and try and pull all these together. And the same along the sides. I'll run one continuous strand all the way around and finish it off right there on this corner. That is it for the weaving. Oh yeah, I weigh about 180 pounds. Holds me very well. Now I've got some straps here. I'm going to fasten straps on each end. That way I can strap my cargo down when I'm pulling it through the snow or the ice, or maybe strap the kids on there, who knows. There you have it. Nothing to do now but take it outside and test it out. Take the kids for a ride. Now I've got to test, see how easy it is to take apart now that the weaving is done. I hope it didn't torque it too much or anything. And there we go. Time to take it outside. It's a lot of weight on there and it pulls pretty easy. I don't think Patch could pull it. It works. Think Patch can pull it? She can't pull you guys on there. Well, it passed the manual pull test. Now the kids want me to pull them behind the Ranger, so we'll give it a shot. See how it holds up. it work good? A little smoother than the other one?
Oh, that makes a difference.
Yeah.
Now this.
Yeah, that's all right. Don't pull through there. Well, that was a lot of fun. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Thank you.